Welcome back, Captain. Commander Data, I presume you've had a chance to thoroughly examine the information on the Kessak devices?
Yes, Admiral. And I have come to a conclusion. I believe the purpose and intent of these devices is simply to reform suns for Kessak colonies. It is only through Cardassian tampering that these solar formers become weapons.
Interesting. We've located the one remaining solar device. It is orbiting the sun of the Omega Draconis system, home to what we believe is a newly colonized Kessak world. Cloaked Klingon and Romulan ships have been able to accomplish close recons of the system, but the results are less than conclusive.
Admiral, during my communication with the Kessak Captain Nebulous, I learned that there's been a steady buildup of the Cardassian fleet with Kessak assistance and technology.
Then we cannot tell how much opposition to expect. Romulan intelligence confirms the Cardassians have recently activated large tachyon emitters throughout the system. These emitters disrupt subspace, preventing both warp travel within the system and communication with the main Kessak colony at Omega Draconis 3.
The Kessak must believe the Cardassians are doing this to protect them. And this complicates things since Nebulous cannot contact the Kessak government. Nebulous has offered to return to the Omega Draconis colony and spread the word of the Cardassian deception. But with the tachyon emitters preventing communications, the news would siphon too slowly, and we would lose our chance at the solar former.
I agree, Commander. Therefore, the tachyon emitters must be destroyed as soon as possible. Captain, in light of your outstanding performance, you have been selected to lead our battle group into the Omega Draconis system.
Nebulous has agreed to join us with its ship, the Neblig. I do not expect the Kessak to attack us if they see us with Nebulous, but undoubtedly they will need the situation explained to them before they take any action against the Cardassians.
You may choose a second ship to accompany you, Captain. Captain Zeiss is an excellent choice, and she should work well with Captain Nebulous.
Admiral, with respect, wouldn't a larger battle group increase our chances of success?
Not necessarily, Commander. We hope to minimize the casualties that would result in a large-scale offensive. Cardassian intelligence will be watching for large groups of ships moving through warp. You will benefit from the element of surprise. Remember, once you arrive at Omega Draconis, you will not be able to communicate with me due to the interference from the tachyon emitters. Once they are down, you should be able to warp deeper into the system. The remainder of our ships in this sector will join Klingon and Romulan task forces to attack two targets, Cardassian shipyards, in an effort to draw the attention away from your objective. However, once they discover our real goal, you can expect waves of reinforcements in defense of their lines. One thing more. If you come across Matan, do not allow him to escape. Stopping the solar former will correct the current situation, but if Matan remains at large, he will cause problems in the future. Good luck, Captain. Liu out.
Is there a way to filter through the tachyon emissions to communicate with our allies?
Subspace communication is out of the question. However, I can create a direct line-of-sight laser link between ships to use for short-range point-to-point transmission with our battle group.
Please do so, Chief.
Yes, Commander.
The San Francisco has arrived, sir.
Captain Zeiss is signaling us. Transferring to the view screen.
Captain, my ship and crew stand ready. Let's get down to business, shall we?
You read my mind, Captain Zeiss.
Incoming transmission from the Neblig. Patching through to the view screen.
I join you with hope, Captain. This is not our way, but I believe I must cooperate with you. I will communicate with my government as soon as we have destroyed these tachyon emitters. Until then, try to avoid attacking any of my people's ships.
We'll do our best, Captain Nebulous, but I trust you'll understand if it becomes necessary to defend ourselves.
If it comes to that, as God's will.
Course laid in for the Omega Draconis system, sir. Captain? Yes, sir.
Captain, our warp field has collapsed due to the subspace interference. This is as close as we're going to be able to get until we take out the tachyon emitters.
We're at the far edge of the Omega Draconis system.
Captain, I've got a fix on the Cardassian lines of defense. The force is comprised of several Keldons. I don't think they've detected us yet.
All Keldons? Not even a single Galore?
Maybe we destroyed them all. The Cardassians have spotted us. They're powering up weapons and moving to engage.
Yes, sir?
Sir, we're being hailed by the San Francisco.
Red alert, shields
on
up.
screen.
I can deal with a couple of these Cardassians on my own, but we should destroy the tachyon emitter
Yes,
as soon
sir.
as possible.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On
Engaging to
screen.
destroy, Captain.
Captain, I am standing by to contact my people once you've dealt with the tachyon emitter.
Moving into attack range. Yes, Captain? Tachyon emitter has been destroyed.
Sir, we are
Nebulous
draining
is
their
hailing us,
top
Captain.
shield.
On screen.
This tachyon emitter was destroyed, but I still cannot contact the colony. There must be another
Hull integrity
emitter
at
somewhere ahead.
75%.
Moving
Captain,
into
the
attack
tachyon
range.
emissions have dissipated enough that we should be able to warp now.
Target hull integrity at
Cardassians are
15%.
retreating, Captain.
I'm tracking them. They appear to be regrouping at Omega Draconis 3, Captain.
Now might be a good time to return to Starbase 12 for reload and repairs. When we're ready, we should continue toward the colony at Omega Draconis 3.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
I managed to get us pretty close to Omega Draconis 3 before the warp field collapsed.
The Kessak colony is ahead.
And several ships surrounding it. Cardassians and Kessak, all combat ready. It looks like they were expecting us. Captain, 2 of the Cardassian ships that fled from Omega Draconis 5 are not here.
Probably went for reinforcements. We should hurry.
The Cardassian ships are moving to engage. Yes, Captain? The Kessak
Their
ships are
bottom
standing
shield is
down.
draining, sir.
It looks like we won't have to fight them.
The Kessak escort works like a charm.
Captain,
Captain?
we should destroy that
The
tachyon
forward
emitter as
shield
soon
is
as
draining.
possible, so we can parlay with the Kessak colony.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Destroying the emitter should allow me to contact the colony.
Moving into attack range.
Their forward shield
Moving
is
into
draining.
attack range. Tachyon emitter destroyed, Captain.
That's done it, sir. Comm channels are beginning to clear up.
Incoming message from Captain Nebulous. It reports it is signaling the Kessak colony.
Your orders, Captain?
Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range.
What is taking
Target
so
hull
long?
integrity at 25%. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On
Falling
screen.
back for an attack
Finally.
range. Captain?
Hail, Captain. I
Their top
have
shield
told
has
my
failed.
people of the Cardassian treachery. They have reluctantly agreed to support you in your efforts here, and they will be open
Sweeping
to
through phase
Federation
arms.
diplomacy after this situation is diffused.
Captain, Kessak are turning on the Cardassians. Captain, I'm reading several new contacts.
Their bottom
They
shield
look
is
like the
draining,
hybrids
sir.
we found at the Shambhala shipyard.
The energy signature's that of Kessock ships.
I'm receiving a transmission on an open channel to all ships. On screen.
This is Legate Matan of the Cardassian Empire. Your presence here is in violation of Cardassian sovereignty. You have had but a taste of our end, and you have seen the power.
Your orders, sir?
Continue, and you will risk extinction.
Moving into attack. Captain?
Leave this system at once, or be destroyed.
Miguel, which ship is Matan in?
I can't tell, Commander. His transmission was diffracted laterally among the hybrids.
Incoming message from the Kessock commander.
Sweeping through phaser
Their
arcs.
ships are going to fall back to defend their colony. They're disengaging, sir.
What?
I guess they're pessimistic about our odds of stopping Matan.
Nebulous is hailing us, Captain. On screen.
Your
I
orders, Captain?
apologize, Captain, for my people's withdrawal. I cannot explain or condone
bottom shield is
the
draining,
political decision our commander has made. However, I will remain with you to help against
Lining up
these
rear torpedo
Cardassian abominations.
Captain Zeiss is signaling us. Transferring to the view screen.
Those ships are hard-shelled and armed to the teeth.
I was right about the energy signatures. These hybrids combine Cardassian and Kessock
Lining up
technology.
forward torpedo
They
tubes.
seem to have added a few touches of their own. They aren't using standard Cardassian or Kessock weapons.
Leave it to the Cardassians to find
Target
a better
hull
way
integrity
to
at
destroy.
25%.
Any ideas, Chief?
Just two. Keep our strong shields toward
Cap
them
falling
and
back
use
for an
quantum
attack
Fleet has been
torpedoes.
destroyed.
New contact entering system. It's the Enterprise. Yes, Captain?
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Captain Picard is hailing us. On screen.
Enterprise to Sovereign, we're here to assist you.
Not a moment too soon, Captain. The Cardassians are putting up stiff resistance.
Lining up
We'll see
rear
if we can
torpedo
remedy
tubes.
that. Hold tight, we're moving to engage.
Sir, they are draining our dorsal shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target
Order,
hull
sir.
integrity at 20%. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Captain?
The forward shield is draining. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Your orders, Captain?
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
That's the last of the hybrids.
Captain,
So much for Matan.
I'm receiving
Stand
a
down
broadcast
weapons.
message.
all stations,
Sir.
yellow
Your orders,
alert.
sir?
It's Matan.
What? All the hybrids are destroyed. On screen.
You've worn out
Sweeping
your
through
welcome,
phaser arcs.
Starfleet. Prepare to meet your doom.
Ship decloaking, sir. It's a Romulan... No, wait. It's a Keldon.
Now we know where the second cloaking device ended up.
That must be Matan.
A Keldon with a cloaking device.
Moving into
Yes,
attack
Captain.
range.
What will they think of next?
Intercept course
Captain,
plotted.
Matan is getting away.
The Enterprise is hailing us. On screen.
Your orders, sir?
Matan is headed for the solar former. He could be trying to set off a chain reaction similar to the one in the Vesuvius system.
Captain, a wave of hybrids is pouring into the system.
Yes, sir?
The hybrids are attacking the Kessock
Red
colony.
alert.
The Kessock will be slaughtered. Their heavy cruisers don't stand a chance against the hybrids' enhanced weapons.
It's as
Yes,
if
sir?
the Cardassians designed the hybrids to be Kessock killers.
Captain, proceed to the Omega Draconis sun and stop the solar former. We'll remain here to protect the colony.
Moving
We
into
must
attack
engage
range.
Matan to prevent him from destroying this system. The Kessock are counting on you. We're counting on you. Picard out.
Sir, we're being hailed by the San Francisco. On screen.
We'll stay here to safeguard the Kessock colony.
bottom shield is
Good
draining,
luck,
sir.
Captain. Captain?
Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
I'm picking up a single Keldon. It's Matan's ship, Captain.
The solar former is right beside him.
His ship is cloaking.
Matan sure is slippery.
Not surprising, considering Cardassians evolved from a species of lizard called Mechamute, or Mud Creeper.
You're making that up.
He's hailing us, Captain.
Well, Starfleet pig, you found me. My solar former is about to make this star go supernova and destroy the entire system. You might be able to stop it. Care to try?
What's his game?
The solar former's shields are down. Why don't we just fire some torpedoes at it and be done?
Good idea, Lieutenant.
I am not so sure.
Why not?
Destroying the solar former is what he seems to want us to do.
I agree. You'd think someone as intelligent as Matan wouldn't give us a clear shot at his precious doomsday device. Unless he's gone mad.
You're considering the sanity of a man whose hobby is destroying solar systems?
I think we should get close enough to the solar former to do an intensive scan.
I'd feel more comfortable blowing it up from here.
Captain, we're taking damage from our proximity to the sun.
Can we hold together, Chief?
Yes, but my crews are going to be too busy plugging up damage from the sun to deal with any other repairs.
Yes, sir. Audio message from Matan. Intercept
What
course
are you waiting
plotted.
for, Captain? Come, be a hero. Starfleet is counting on you.
I wish he'd stop that. It's spooky.
What can we do? He's cloaked.
If he sends us a message again, can't we track the source of the transmission?
Of course. Felix, I'll need you to route communications through tactical.
Done.
Next time Matan signals us, we should be able to get a temporary lock on him. We'll probably only get one chance. Matan is not stupid enough to fall for the same trick twice.
You have a very resourceful crew, Captain.
We shouldn't just sit and wait for him to hail us. We've got to try and do something about that solar former.
I still think we should scan it.
I still think we should destroy it.
I think we should go help the Keswick evacuate.
Yes, Captain? Initiating scan. We're in range. One moment. Sorry, this is bad news, Captain. Apparently, the sun is past the point of no return.
It will go supernova no matter what we do?
I'm afraid so. And we don't have much time left.
I have an idea, Captain. We can try inverting the polarity of the solar former's emitters.
Do you think the solar former can reverse what it's done to the sun?
That is what I am hoping, yes.
When I scanned the device, I noticed that its internal computer was locked by an encryption code.
Can we break the code?
I don't know, Commander. We have no idea what cipher Matan has used, and Cardassians are legendary for their encryption techniques.
Quite true. The encryption system prohibits remote tampering unless you have the precise key sequence that activated it. To decrypt the code, someone would actually have to beam over to the solar former, and of course there's no life support there.
Maybe there's something about the code on Matan's ship. We could try scanning him.
That would be a good idea, if he weren't cloaked.
Alternately, I could beam over to the device.
You certainly like putting yourself in dangerous situations.
What about Matan? He's probably going to see what we're doing and try to stop us.
I trust you will not let him succeed. I am ready to transport to the solar former on your order, Captain. Your orders, Captain? Yes, Captain. I will report to the transporter room.
Captain, that sun is really unstable. Whatever Matan did with the solar former tipped the balance. It's now in atomic acceleration.
How long do we have?
We have about 8 minutes until the sun reaches critical mass.
Commander Data is in the transporter room. Energizing. He's now inside the solar former.
Matan's ship is decloaking.
I guess we got his attention.
Yes, Captain? Matan is targeting the solar former.
We have to protect Commander Data.
Commander Data is signaling us from the solar former. Audio only.
Captain, I have removed the housing from the solar former's signal module. I am now attempting to decrypt the
Lining up rear torpedo pods.
Captain?
Falling back for an attack run.
Commander Data is signaling us from the solar former. Audio only.
Accessing the solar former's emitter array. Stand by.
Your orders, sir?
It is done. The polarity is inverted.
Good. Miguel, bring Commander Data back.
Lowering shields. Energizing. Commander Data is back on board.
7 minutes remaining.
Now, let's deal with Matan.
Matan is trying to destroy the solar former.
We have to stop him.
Yes, Captain? Captain? We've destroyed Matan's main energizer. His propulsion and weapons are useless. He's drifting into the sun.
Can we get within transporter range of Matan's ship?
There's too much interference from the sun. I can't lock on any patterns.
Let him burn.
Kiska?
Sorry, Commander.
Chief, give us a status report. I can't imagine these sparking consoles are a good sign.
Our primary EPS conduits have blown out. Switching to secondary systems. Plasma coolant containment is compromised. We may have to vent it completely after we reach Starbase 12 for repairs. Antimatter containment is stable. We have impulse and up to warp 4 at your command.
Captain's log, stardate 55432.5. The Sovereign has returned victorious from battle with Matan, having disarmed the Kessock solar former. Unfortunately, Matan himself could not be captured to answer for his crimes against the Kessock people. However, justice appears to have been served with the destruction of his ship. I have requested a meeting with the Sovereign's captain to express my personal thanks, as well as my commendations. Well, Captain, you've certainly distinguished yourself. The Kessock have offered their most profound thanks for your assistance in preserving both their colony and their remaining solar fauna. We have begun diplomatic negotiations with the Kessock. In light of recent events, we are hopeful they will be open to a treaty of some kind with the Federation. Your performance has been exemplary, Captain. You've maintained the finest traditions of Starfleet. I'm sure we'll be hearing the name Sovereign often in the future. We must be getting underway, and I know you want to get back to your ship, so I'll say bon voyage, Captain, and see you out there.